Welcome to this edition of Nollywood's Errors. Today, I'm talking about a technique in screenwriting which can add spice to a movie. Let me clarify that this is not to be confused with the setup which establishes the characters in a movie. If well utilized, the setup payoff technique can heighten the excitement in a movie. A setup could be as simple as focusing on an object without telling the audience why it is placed there. For instance, a glass of wine on a table will probably be overlooked by the audience until someone takes it and collapses. It is then that the audience will know that the drink was poisoned. This realization is the payoff. In some cases, the setup might be made obvious to engender curiosity in the audience. An instance is a weapon placed in a drawer. A character might open the drawer to pick up a document and the gun is seen. This imprints an image in the mind of the audience, and there is some form of audience involvement. They will wonder why the character is keeping such a dangerous weapon. If someone is murdered later in the movie, their mind will automatically go to the gun and they will deduce that the character committed the crime. And that's the payoff, if that's what actually happened. But then, it might be a deliberate attempt by the writer to set the audience off course. While the audience will think that the character who owns the gun is responsible for the crime, someone else or even a different gun might have been used to kill the victim. Whichever way, there is audience involvement. Another point to note is this: it is not only objects that can be used to create a setup, people can be used too. A character could make a statement or elicit an act which is either overlooked or cannot be deciphered immediately. I can't take my mind off a Hollywood classic comedy I watched recently. A clownish character tells his rich uncle that he wants to be an actor. The uncle is willing to support his ambition and advises him to watch movies which features a famous actor, a role model of his. At the cinema, he watches with great excitement a scene where a gang does some acrobatic display on power bike. He is on the edge of his seat all the way, and the expression on his face indicates that he will do something, but he doesn't. Not there. That's the setup. Several scenes later, a guy arrives at his uncle's mansion wearing a leather jacket on a power bike and drives right inside the house, mimicking the acrobatic display in the movie. That's the payoff. It's on this humorous note that I draw the curtains today.